Hello, everyone. It is Friday night. I'm Kyle Bossman, and it's time to continue making a Game Boy game. If you're keeping track of our schedule, we have 4 Fridays left in September. The game needs to be done by the end of September. We have 4 weeks left. This is one of 4 weeks in which we will finish this game. Jillian, Joetown, thank you for resubbing. The stakes are high. They've never been higher, and they're only going to continue to be high as we move forward. I'm going to move the microphone a little closer to my lips. Moving you closer to my lips, I am moving you closer to my lips, girl. All right, Cody Kerr, 14 months. What's your favorite Smash Mouth song? Mine is Hot from Get the Picture. It was in the Hot Wheels Highway 35 movie. Cody? Me too, then. Your favorite is my favorite. Okay, let's look at some art. Now, I recognize all this art's my fault. I recognize that there's not a lot. We have 4 pieces of art this week. It's my fault. I did this. The artist wouldn't do this to us if I didn't do this to you. So I accept that. I come in here accepting this responsibility. This is all on me. Okay. Danielle, you gotta check this out. Come on in. Bloop. Ow! What are you? Just watch. Nana? Nana! Where am I? I'm scared. Boop. Ow! Owie! Nana, my head hurts. Nana! Nana, help me! It hurts! It hurts! Oh man, you should see the look on your face. Which one? Ooh! Ha 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 ha. That's my fault. That's my fault. That's not Leonard Cousin's fault. I would have grounds to say, Leonard, you did a bad thing if I didn't set this off. You know, I placed the dynamite and I rolled out the fuse. All Leonard Cousin did was light it. You know, that's on me. That's 100% on me. When you're trying to make a meme for the art show and then you remember Graffiti Kingdom exists, not today, old friend. Sponge J, I want to make it clear, we're here to make art for the art show, not memes. This is not a meme show, this is an art show. Memes are chat? Memes are not art. I do believe memes are art. Bada scum, like what? I don't even care. I don't even care what you've written in Japanese. I don't care. This is gross. This is disgusting. Again, this is on me. I'll take the blame for that. Fleetwood, 9 months. And then our purest artist, John Christian Fidvik, keeping it clean. Just making a nice piece. Don't call me mama, but yes, I am your mama. 3 government contracts. These are like the 3 people who operate the 3 weapons. Skits 22, 11 months. Can someone explain to me the reference, though? Oh, it's Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Of course, chat. Of course. That's really cool. That's the box art to Fire Emblem. But with the 3 people who operate the weapons. That's so funny. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. If you want to submit art, send that to trueart@easyallies.com. Look, we have rules. We got rules about, you know, how grotesque you could be, how gross. if I'm gross, you can be gross, I guess. You know, how can I stand here and say don't be gross if I'm making gross stuff, right? Um, you can do Tiny Toon stuff. You can not do Looney Tune stuff. So if that Bada Scum piece was a little confusing to you, that's what that was. Is those were Tiny Toons characters. 0 VGM, 26 months. That's it. Put it in the email. Put your name on it if you want credit, because really what I do is just drag it from the email into a folder, and then from that folder into OBS. Leonard Cousins submits Imager links now, so those work as well. If you don't want to upload it into an email, you can also upload it onto Imager. We are also using this very same email address for Pokemon art on Thursday nights, which is much more pure. Don't you be sending this kind of stuff to Pokemon. I will not allow it. I will not allow that kind of thing in Pokemon. Not a rake. Look at all those little dancing Furbies. You remember you played my EP that one time? I put out an album last week. It's a little over 35 minutes long. Do you want to check it out? Is it chilled out? Is it chilled out, cool, chill out music? That's my only question. Because if it is, let's do it. Thoughts on the Nintendo plastic circle that you stretch? We got to talk about it on the podcast a little bit. I think it's going to be a huge success. It's a mix of chill and dark. All right, link it. Link it. Link it. Link it. We got more darkness coming this week. We got more dark stuff coming. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. All right, everybody. So we're doing chapter 5 today, the final chapter of the game. We're going to Ubudunto's abandoned laboratory. Let me catch you all up on what we finished last week, however. So basically, we go to the military contractor. Basically, you go deeper and deeper underground. You get a key card. And then it's like, okay, once you've gone through this thing, you get the key card for level 2. So we did the 3 rooms of the weapons testing rooms. Okay. Oh, we see nothing. Okay, great. Good to know. Okay. So let's get Kitsune's tracks going. A little loud for me. Is that loud for you too as well? Chat. Hoovian, 10 months. For this Canadian, thanks for all that you guys do, LNR. Thank you. Good levels? Okay. Cool. And then let me show you what I can see, chat. And then you're gonna see yourself too. Get ready, chat. Alright, you're all public now. Okay, so let me show you what we did last week. Beep-a-deep. Beep-a-deep. The New Digital Age is the name of this track. Feels appropriate. Okay, so this is room 1. We'll come in here. This person will say, hi, I am working on a painless weapon that will just put the enemies to sleep. Do you want to see it? And then you're like, yeah. And then I'll go, okay, check this out. Boop. Sploop. So then you go and check it out. You're like, oh, okay. So the meat dummy is just sleeping. That's a meat dummy, by the way. We'll explain that earlier. So then he's like, okay, cool. Are you interested in this? Do you want this technology? And you're like, no, I want something more violent. And he says, oh, okay. Here's a key card for level 2. Cool. Got it. So then we go to room 2. No, not that window. This window. Okay, room 2. This guy's more pragmatic, and he's like, in war, you can't just put people to sleep. I've been telling Thomas this whole time. I've created a weapon that painlessly kills an enemy. They will not feel a thing. They won't even know. They won't even see the fire coming. They will be alive 1 second and dead the next. Do you want to see it? And you're like, okay, let's see this weapon. He's like, okay, do you like it? Do we have a deal here? And you're like, no, I'm afraid I want something more violent. He's like, oh, okay, here's a key card for level 3. Okay. Or you could just take it. Or you could say, I'm happy with that. So you go to level 3. Kitsune, it's funny. You played this one for us before. Okay. Okay, so you come up to this guy, and he actually says, hi, sorry, I can't actually give you a demonstration. My machine is broken. And so you go over here and you investigate it and you fix it. And you learn that the meat dummies are kind of alive. So you come back here and he's like, oh, you fixed it. Do you want a demonstration? You're like, okay. So he's like, okay, here we go. And he's so excited. He's like, we're gonna use this all over the world. We're gonna use this against actual humans in actual warfare. I'm so excited. But unfortunately, we can only do this if you accept the contract. Or do you want to put this weapon in your Janobster? And you say, of course. And you walk out with that weapon. Or you could say no. NB Trainer, 8 months, thank you very much. Can you go back to level 2 after that? I think you can. So you can go back into level 2 and say, actually, I want your thing. For sure, you could do that. You can even go to level 1. If you're a total Brandon Jones, you could take the sleep weapon. Is there an ongoing war in this world? Yeah. There is. Okay, cool. So, Chapter 5. Oh, I forgot about Sharp FE when I was doing Port Report. Port Center. Totally forgot about that. Dan Patrick and Keith Olbermann were on Sports Center tonight? Oh man, that's kind of neat. Do they still have it? That's my primary question, is do they still have it? But how will you select level 2 or 1 from level 3? Basically, there's going to be a stairwell. Sorry, I should explain that. There's going to be a stairwell in between each of these things and a key card. So you have to have the level 3 key card to get into room 3, but you'll have access to the whole building. Will we finally get you to try Xenoblade now? No. No. Afraid not. Okay, so let's think about Chapter 5. Ew. Zoo space is gross. Alright. Save is, this shall be EXT. Cool. Alright, so, alright, let me explain before we even get down to the art what I have planned for this. So, Olbadunta is one of the leading... Oh, I forgot something. Oh, of course we can't do that because we're not using Epidemic currently. It's only hinted at. I don't even know if you hear the words Oblatnuta before this point in the game, but this was one of the leading Janobster engineers. Something bad happened. Laws were created because of what Oblatnuta did. His labs exploded, and so you're at the last step. You're at the last phase of building your Janobster, but you still don't have a vector. You still don't have a thing that will replicate the cells, basically. You have all these ingredients, but you don't have a thing that will make them replicate and You don't have the vector that will make it turn into an actual monster, the most important part. And you simply haven't figured it out. And you know that Obadunta did. And so as a last-ditch effort, you're going to go to pick up clues at Obadunta's lab. So there's walls up all around it. It's been quarantined. But basically you'll be walking around here to find a way in. Someone's already snuck in. So there we go. We got a little intrigue there. By the way, this is the biggest map you can make in the game. You can't make a bigger space than this. You'll do like some sort of like kind of a maze, kind of just pushing things aside to get over into here, which will be basically like a bunker that is still upright, that didn't burn down. So you go in there, and I'm going to make it almost exactly like Bill's lab. So, Richard G. Flowers, 21 months. So, we'll come in here, and it'll be decrepit, though. It'll be all, like, worn down and everything. You'll see Obadunta. You'll see the top half of him, and he'll beg you to stop making the Genomster. And then, at one point, he walks behind something. He walks away from behind something, and his bottom half is Genomster. He's got like little like animal feet. And so I haven't figured out the dialogue here. At some point, Ezekiel will barge in, right? Ezekiel's the person who broke in before you. Ezekiel also hasn't figured out how to make a vector. It's super hard. And so you're going to have to choose to team up with Ezekiel to get a vector from Obadunta, who wants you to stop trying to make a Genomster. That's the plan so far. Hybrids are not allowed. No. This is... Chapter 5 is the worst possible, like, decision you can make in the whole game. So that's where we're at. We have to, I think, like, we don't directly kill anyone in this game, right? We almost do in Chapter 4 when we allow these military contractors. We even fix the machine that's the most violent. Like, we're pretty directly responsible for that. So I don't know if we're gonna kill Obadunta. I don't know if it's gonna get like that, chat. Those meat dummies are alive. They're only kind of alive. They're alive like plants are alive. Yeah, Danielle has to screw something up. I thought it was going to happen in Chapter 4, and so maybe it does happen in Chapter 4. If I had the opportunity, would I be on the Joe Rogan podcast? Not today. My answer is not today. Shouldn't there be more Danielle? There's not a lot of reason to fire her. Well, that's what I was honestly bummed out. I was thinking about it this week. It's almost like firing Danielle is a sympathetic decision. You're almost firing her because, like, out of the goodness of your heart. Feels weird.